Okay, welcome back to Awaken. This episode is very exciting. We are diving into the energy of this month and what you might be feeling right now. This is the first of its kind on this podcast because I usually do this for my friends or my family members when they're going through something. I'll channel kind of like the energy of their field, their soul, what is going on right now. But I felt called to do it for whoever is tuning in and listening because it feels like people are not having a great time right now. And rightfully so. I'm also going through insane ups and downs the past few weeks, but especially this week for some reason feels like purgatory. And I really just had to sit down and meditate on it for a second and just like feel out what was going on collectively. But I made sure to focus on whoever was listening and whoever is in my audience in some sort that likes to tune in weekly. This will probably hit you, hopefully. And if it does, let me know. Let's get into it. The main thing that was coming through about this time is that it's purge time. It's purge time like we haven't seen it in a while, like we haven't seen it in probably a long time. And the idea of this time that we're going through right now, especially stepping into August, is we are being faced right now with the biggest obstacles that have probably been with you or that have been with us for a while now. Okay? And the whole idea behind being faced with these obstacles right now is, are we ready now, more than ever? Are we ready to let them go? Are we ready to actually face them? Are we ready to transcend them? And are we ready to learn the lessons that these obstacles are bringing up for us? So what do I mean with these big obstacles? You've been probably swimming in a sea of doubt, a sea of fear, a sea of insecurity, a sea of anger. There is something that is coming up for you right now in your reality related to whatever it is, whether it's business, relationships, love, friendships, whatever the department is, you are now in almost like the purgatory of that department. You're being asked to face whatever the hell it is that you're facing, whatever the hell it is that you're being asked to overcome. And it's not easy, especially right now. It's being made almost like crystal clear for you so that you can equip yourself to move through them. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you picture yourself, imagine you're in like a office room and your boss calls you in to discuss something. Right now, your obstacles, your fears, your insecurities about whatever project, whatever thing, whatever department, again, you're being faced with is sitting in front of you and is showing you, hey, do you see how you have this fear about this thing? Do you see how you feel really shitty about yourself in this situation? Do you see how it's really purgatory town? Okay. And the reason why this part of you is basically confronting you now more than ever is because it's asking you, hey, are you ready to face me so that we can move you onto the next level? Or are you going to quiet me and try to avoid me and try to distract yourself from me so that I basically will just have to come back later so that you can put me away and I can circle back at a point where maybe you'll still not be ready, but I'll remind you that I'm still here, is essentially the point of this right now. Okay. And what do we do in these times? Because it's really easy to say, oh my God, I'm going through this. I don't know what to do. So I'll share tips further down along. But what I do want you to know is that this is the time to be listening to the micro desires and the micro things that are pulling at you to be going into. So what do I mean by that? I mean that whatever you're being called to do, whatever you're being called to move into, whatever you're being called to step forward, literally step forward onto the podium about, do it. And whatever fears, whatever insecurities, whatever obstacles are being shown as you step into that are the things that you need to be moving through so that you can finally move on to the next level. So you can finally move beyond the thing that is hiding that next level for you right now. And that's the thing about starting things. And that's the thing about stepping into unknown territory. The thing about stepping into unknown territory is that you are now basically stepping into a timeline that you don't yet know, but that cannot continue with the same frequency that you are vibrating at or that you are residing at in this one. What does that mean tangibly? That means that the fears and the insecurities that you have right now about that thing need to be transcended and need to be felt and moved on by you, literally evolved out of you, so that that new timeline can start to materialize. That new space, that new environment that you're visualizing, that new way of living for yourself can start materializing. And here's the catch for all of this. All of it already exists. Whatever you're scared to do, whatever you've been putting off to do, whatever you've been on the edge of doing but you haven't done, is already happening. It already is. Because remember, past, present, future are all one. So what does that mean? That means that literally right now, whatever you're afraid of already exists. Your fear doesn't exist. The thing that you want exists. The thing that you're trying to move towards exists. The version of you that can be freely without thinking and worrying and all of that already exists. What the universe is doing right now is saying, hey, for you to be able to fully step into that version of you that already exists, I'm just having to pull the weeds out. I'm just having to remove the little things that are not allowing you to see that reality right now in this moment. Okay? So it might feel like, oh my God, why me? Oh my God, I am so insecure. I cannot start this thing. I cannot sit down and do the thing that I've been saying I want to do for a while. That's normal because right now you're sitting and you're still living with the fears and with the version of yourself that cannot do the thing, that is still stuck in the reality where you haven't done the thing. You haven't started the thing. You haven't gone and confronted the person. You haven't done and cut off whatever situation that comes up for you as I'm saying all this. Right? So how can you understand that the version of you that already did the thing, the version of you that feels super confident, that feels super creative, that feels super embodied and aligned already exists and is already within you, for you to actually self-actualize that and manifest that into tangible material reality, you just need to move through whatever is being put in front of your fucking face right now. Okay? Sorry for swearing. You just need to move through whatever is in your face that wants to be dissolved. I want to make something very clear. Whatever is stopping you right now from moving into that next version of yourself, which already exists because you already are everything that you want to be, whatever that is, it is not going to just magically dissolve because you ignore it or because you distract yourself from it or because you choose to turn the other way and say, no, I don't want to do it. I'm going to stay small. I'm going to stay in my fear mindset. I'm going to stay in my insecurities. Okay. That will circle back to be transmuted at some point later in the future. So no matter what you do, whether you choose to actually embrace it or whether you choose to not embrace it, that thing is still part of your soul contract and it's still part of the linear time that your soul chose to go through, lessons that your soul chose to go through. And you will not be able to basically not go through it. Whether it's in this lifetime, whether it's in the next lifetime, whenever it is, you're not going to be able to run away from yourself, essentially. Your soul decided, I need to learn this. I need to overcome this. I need to be able to transcend this so I can bring in more of myself, bring in more light, be more of me. And whether you choose to consciously say, okay, cool, I'm going to do it and I'm going to take it or not, just know that it's part of the contract. It's part of your soul mission. It's part of your soul timeline and lesson. So just do it. Get on with it. Get over it. Do it. Face yourself and understand that behind it and behind the temporary suffering that you might have to go through, because that's how you transmute pain. That's how you transmute fears and insecurities. There is so much waiting for you. There are so many rewards waiting for you. There is so much light that is waiting to come into your life. And here's the greatest part about all this. The more you open yourself to yourself, which is by facing, all these things, the fears, the insecurities, the doubts, the more you open to creativity, the more you open to yourself, the more you open yourself for the universe to continue expanding itself through you as you. This is about you meeting the infinite expansive version of yourself over and over and over, because the more you dissolve all these little parts of yourself, the more you dissolve the little fears that are coming up to be dissolved, the more of you you're going to meet, and the more creation is going to be able to pour through you, the more light you're going to be able to hold, to be able to share. And I know I'm speaking very abstractly and very woo-woo, but at the end of the day, all you want to do is remove all the little points of the inflection points that come up, so that more of you can come through, so that more of your soul can continue expanding. I had a friend that, she wanted to start painting and she was like going back and forth. She was like, I don't know. I don't want to, should I sign up for the class? Should I not? But I'm so scared because I'm going to be so bad and blah, blah. And I was like, babe, you're not going to be able to know unless you try. You're not going to be able to face your fears unless you go to the damn class. Unless you sit yourself down, you pull out the paper, you pull out the paint, and you start painting. Over time, you will be sitting with your fear, with your insecurities, with your doubts. And guess what? Over time, they're just going to start going because you're going to be proving them that you can do it, even if they're there. So a lot of what this month is about is, can you move with the doubts, with the fears, with the insecurities, and still do the damn thing? And still push yourself in the direction of the thing that you've been putting off, or that you're insecure about, or that you're scared about? Can you still move with the fears? Can you still move with the doubts? Can you still move with the things that are going to be removed by you doing the thing? Okay. And I'm going through it too, guys. I'm not just saying this and, trying to, I don't know, come from above, down below. No, we're all on the same plane. We're all living on the same earth. I'm going through something similar where I've been on, and this is what I mean with it will come and bite you in the ass and you can't escape it. I've been living a pattern for the past 2 years. And the pattern is me realizing recently that I didn't believe that I could get paid to do what I love. So what did I do instead? I would find jobs, clients, opportunities that felt like they were great because they greatly rewarded me and I was compensated for it. But I didn't necessarily love the job. I didn't necessarily love what I was doing. But what was my programming? My programming was, hey, as long as you get paid and as long as you're doing something, you're fine. You don't have to love what you do. You're fine. And then recently I came to the realization that I've been stuck in this pattern where I would attract all these great opportunities, but feel so empty with them, feel so demotivated, not myself. My creativity would start fanning out. I would start getting burnt out very quickly. And I've been in this little wheel for the past 2 years where I'll get this amazing opportunity. I'll go through with it and then I'll kind of burn out. And then once my burnout is done, I'll go and find someone else or find other opportunities, and then they'll come and then it'll be great. And then again. And now I got to the point where I was like, wait, I don't believe in my bones that I can get paid to do what I love. I don't believe in my bones that I can make money doing something that I actually enjoy. And that's been the biggest block for me for the past, since I left my corporate life, because I just kind of switched my corporate life for something that was a little bit more, that felt more aligned with me, which it has been. And it's been great to get me, going in the direction that I want to be going in. But at the same time, it hasn't been what I absolutely adore and love and turns me the fuck on. So I'm having to face that part of myself where I'm like, okay, what if I instill the belief in my body? Because my mind can believe that I can get paid to exist. My mind can believe that I can get paid to do what I love, right? But if my body doesn't believe it, if my cells don't believe it, if my literal human body is not in sync with my mind, I'm not going anywhere with this, right? And so for the past week and a half, I've been in this deep rebuilding phase of my programs, EFT tapping every day, meditations, affirmations, literally seeing that reality where I get paid to exist. I get paid to do what I love over and over again until my cells understand. Because what are you doing when you're reprogramming your mind? You are basically saying, hey, these neurons that were firing together, let's stop them from firing together. Let's put in new ones. And neurons aren't built overnight. They're built over time. So what do? You repeat it over and over. Whatever you're scared about, whatever you're transcending, whatever you're moving through, choose the program that actually fits you. And at first it's going to be uncomfortable. The first few days of me starting this, I was like, is this even possible? Am I even made for this? Can I get over yourself? First of all, I had to just get over myself and keep going. Because at some point, the affirmation, the EFT tapping, the whatever practice you choose to do, the meditation of you really visualizing yourself in the thing that you, in the program that you want to have, is going to start to feel real, and it's going to start to feel normal. And literally your neurons are just going to start wiring together to the point where that's just going to be your new reality. And guess what? Your external reality is going to start showing you that the internal is working. Because how do you shift your reality? I hope you're saying it across the screen. You shift your internal world first. You work on your programs. You work on your frequency. You work on how are you vibrating right now? What is going on right now that is not in alignment with the version of me that has the beliefs, that has the programs that are in alignment with my soul and with me? So I'm deep in this right now, and it's going to be a work in progress. It's not going to be something that I'm going to see the shifts overnight, right? It's something that I'm going to have to go through, and I'm probably going to be tested time and time again this month to show me, or to test me, to see if I really do believe that I can get paid to do what I love. Oh my God, my leg is asleep. That's something that I want you to become more aware of. Where are you being asked to step it the fuck up right now? And how can you choose the program that you actually need for you to step it up? And how can you discipline yourself a little bit, move into a routine or into some form of structure where you work with your biology? Okay, I think I'm done. I hope this episode helped at least one person out there. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this month. It's going to be a bit of a roller coaster month. It's going to be a bit of a scary, I don't want to put that out there, but it will be purgatory. It will be, are you ready to basically step it up and be the version of yourself that you know you came here to be, but that for some reason you've been scared to step into? Okay? I send you so much love, and see you next week.